Here, and I'm excited to talk about how to become your higher self. And what I mean by that is simply the goal-oriented self, the self that lives within, that's all the way right here. It's the higher self. It's the person, that intuitive being that's saying, this is what I want. This is my dream state. These are the goals I want to accomplish. I want to be like, I want these things, but I don't know how to get there. So we prevent allowing that identity to unfold because we're afraid of who we are. And what's happening is we have obstacles in the way. So I always say, here's the start, okay? Here's our start. All the way down here is our higher self, the self that we want to become, our destined self, the destiny we want to leave behind. The end of our rope, when we look back, we want to say, I did that. Whether it's a family, business, whatever it is that's on your mind, you have the power to create. Okay? But we can't do that if we are stuck. And what I mean by that is mentally. If we're stuck, mentally we're sitting there saying, oh, I don't know if I deserve that. I have all these things I got to deal with, and I don't know how to handle my emotions properly. So I want to start, because a lot of times these are some of the key obstacles that I see when working with somebody, is a lot of times one of the first things is grief. And, looking at grief, have I properly allowed myself to mourn? Have I properly allowed myself to heal? Meaning talking about it, talking about the experience, feeling what's happened, but learning to work with the emotions instead of not dealing with them at all. So how can we get there is by looking at the grief and saying, did I process it? Did I look at it? And if I didn't, how can I get there? What do I need to do? How can I talk about this? Let's go to trauma. Trauma could be something like dealing with parents who went through a major divorce, dealing with parents who argued at a young age in front of you, parents that didn't validate you, they never told you good job. Maybe that's something that we seek. So these are just things that could be a trauma to us. It doesn't have to be anything too extreme. That could be something like simple validations from a loved one that we seek, and it becomes obsession. Okay? So trauma and these experiences, how does it still define me? In my relationships today, does these traumatic events still have hold of me? Do I still react according to that experience like when I was a child or when this happened? Self-worth. We can't reach the higher self if we don't believe in our worth to do so. So what is it about yourself? How are you going to allow yourself to connect with, I'm worth it. I'm capable and I deserve this. Right? So you have to say, I am worth it, or else none of this matters. Forgiveness. We all make mistakes. We're human. Right? That's something that we all connect with. That's universal. But if we don't learn to forgive ourselves and our actions, we will never be able to achieve our highest self. How many times are you going to let things go on repeat until you finally say enough is enough? I don't deserve this anymore. Right? Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Find a way. Heal through it. And we can't go through life without purpose. Why are you here? What do you want to do? What is your mission? Right? Commit to that mission. Find it. Find it in your core self. And you can only find it in your core self when you let go of all the garbage and clear it out and say, this is who I am. Boldly, vulnerably, this is who I am. And no one's standing in my way. That is the best feeling in the world, let me tell you. Right? But we need to find that sense of purpose. And it may be as simple as being a parent, forming a family, or bigger than that. But it's up to you. It's up to you to choose. What is your purpose? And ladies and gentlemen, when we cross off all these obstacles, you step into your higher self. But it's up to you to do the work. Again, good luck. You are capable, and I will see you soon.